Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
I'm Damian Hill with Trash Talk again, talking to Angel Pacheco after his big victory last night over Ash Magic in the first round due to body shot. How you feeling right now?
I feel great. I came out pretty aggressive and got that quick finish, I guess.
Yeah, no, I was like, we were talking before the fight about how tough Ash was, and how he's always a gamer. I think you're the first person to actually figure that out and go to the body instead of trying to beat him in the head the whole time. You know, he can take those punches.
Yeah, for sure. That was a game plan going in. I know personally, like if you've ever sparred with the right people, you're sparring with people that are better than you normally. So
Yeah.
I've felt that same shot before, I've been there before where it shuts your whole body down. Like it feels like you got shot and you just hit the ground, you can't move, you can't get up. So I've been there. So I
Yeah, I've
knew
been there.
I knew it doesn't matter how tough you are. You get
Yeah,
that, you can't
ex-
keep
ex-
going.
exactly. I like to think of myself as a pretty tough motherfucker, you know. But Robert Brandt shut that down early in the third round in our fight, and taught me the importance of a body shot. You know, if I didn't have the crossover from boxing, I don't think I would have even started picking up. Hey, the body, the body,
Yeah.
the body, the body. You know.
And,
Uh, oh, sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, and if it doesn't finish them like that, it's still taken away from their gas tank. So it's always a
Exactly.
good shot to throw.
Yeah. Walk me through the finish though, really quick. I think you set it up with the kick, and then he started to circle out, and you came in with the lead left hook or right hook.
It was a lead left hook to a right hand.
Yeah.
Um, I know that Ash is pretty good with distance. Like he kind of understands distance pretty well to where he kind of lures guys to reach on him. So they'll overextend when they throw their right hand, and then he'll spring back in with his left and hurt people. And that's how he actually caught Jay Paulson. I watched that fight a couple times. I watched a lot of his other fights also. But I knew he moves real well, so I was setting up the high kicks, the head kicks with my right leg a lot
Yeah.
because I knew he'd be exiting that side. Um, I figured at some point he's going to stay in front of me and start trying to swing, go a little crazy. And at that point, that's when I'll change levels, hit him in the body because I just kept going high, high, high. And then he finally stopped, stayed in front of me, and it landed. So it was great.
Yeah. No, it was perfect setup and perfect timing. How was your team and everybody reacting in the locker room after the fight?
Brock was super happy with my performance. Like, I know he knew that we expected a really tough fight, honestly. We expected pretty much a war, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
that's usually what Ash brings. You know, he's a tough
it was,
sob.
it was a it was a pleasant surprise to say the least. That landed so clean, and when it landed, I heard a thud, so I knew right away like, oh, this is gonna be good. And I came up with the left hook, but he was already down, and I kind of just followed up with some hammer fists, which really didn't have much on them. I was just kind of surprised that he was down there. I
Yeah.
followed down, and the ref stopped it, so it was the body shot for sure.
Yeah. Well, in the fight too. So when I was watching the video that was posted, some guy named Jay something, he posted the video. If you guys can check it out, go out there and watch the whole fight. But when you landed the body shot, he started to fall. You stayed right in your fight stance, like not backing up or swarming, or like some people, even the guy who rocks the other guy, they're like a deer caught in the headlights. Also, sometimes like they're like, "Oh, he's fallen," and then they react. Like you saw him falling, and you just stayed composed. And as he went down, that's when you just took your position and went for the few follow up shots. You know, the ref stopped it right away. But for a guy to stay that composed or whatever, I mean, it definitely speaks volumes to the amount of experience you've had in all your fights. You know, I mean, this is pro debut, but I think I said it in the other interview with you. You're one of the seasoned vets. How many guys are 1-0 as a pro, but can be considered a seasoned vet?
Yeah. I've been in plenty of fights where I hurt a guy, I go crazy, and then I don't get that finish, and then that fight becomes very long very quickly. Like
Yeah.
it feels like you're drowning, and I never want to be in that situation. Anytime I hurt somebody, I know stay calm, pick my shots. They're gonna, I'll get them out of there. That's how you finish people. A high fight IQ is what finishes people, not hitting hard or being faster or whatever. It's the fight IQ. So when I hurt people, I try to make sure I stay calm and relaxed and just find my shots and get them out of there.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things that I like to hear from fighters nowadays is how they know. I mean, you know exactly what you need to do, and you're gonna go out there and do it. I mean, man, I mean, you said that you couldn't expect it to. I mean, you couldn't have expected it to go any better. But I mean, how amped were you inside the cage still? I mean, I didn't get to hear your post fight interview in the video, but I mean, what'd you say then?
I was pretty excited, obviously. As you know, you're professional also. We put a lot into this stuff. If you're training the right way, you're putting a lot into it. I work full time also, like I said in my last interview. I don't get much time with my wife, with my family, and I'm a big family man. I love my family. I love my wife. Um, and it's hard, I only see her really on the weekends. But I go through this stuff, and it was a big relief. Hard work pays off. That's always the truth. Whether you win or lose a fight, it pays off big time. So
Yeah.
I that's pretty much what I expressed in the interview afterward.
Okay.
But I was amped just because he's Ash,
Yeah.
no one knocked that guy out,
Yeah.
he's tough. And just to do it so quickly, and I knew in my heart I would finish him, but I go into every fight like that. I know I can finish anyone.
Yep.
It just takes the shot to land, and it happened a lot sooner than I thought it would, which is great.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit, and hopefully we get another fight rolling here soon.
Yeah, I'm like, you're still pretty, still looking good. I know your wife's happy about that, and probably happy that she gets to spend a little bit of time with you now that the fight's over, and
Yeah.
you're out of camp. I'm not necessarily saying that you're done training, but you probably can spend a little bit of time with her, stay in the gym, and then find what's next. What do you think is going to be next for you?
I'm not really sure. I'm normally pretty active also as like a assistant coach. Not necessarily like assistant coach, but I always help Brock corner, like second our guys.
Yep.
So in 2 weeks we got Bobby Lee and Tyler Matheson fighting in the LFA card out in I don't know if it's Fargo or North Dakota or South Dakota, somewhere out there.
Okay.
So I'll be out there. Obviously I'll be back in the gym this week, spar with them. It's probably their last week of sparring and stuff. But obviously I help these guys all the time. They always help me, so I gotta do the same back for them. But as for me taking a fight soon, I'm hoping within a month or two. Like I said, I didn't really take any damage. I blocked one body kick, but other than that, I didn't even get punched. So that's pretty good in my
Yeah,
book.
you're able to make a quick turnaround the less damage you take. I mean, that's been a topic in MMA for I don't know, recently now, but longevity. Going out there not being able to take or not taking any damage, but inflicting as much as you can, and then ultimately Ash got finished with the body shot, so it's not like he suffered too much damage either. So you both pretty much walked out there. I mean, walked out of the cage ready for another fight because Ash is always ready, and like you said, you're always ready, and you're looking for a quick turnaround right now. Is there anyone else you'd like to thank or shout out again before we wrap this up?
Just once again, Brock Larson, he's the man. Coach Harold, Coach Joe, and pretty much all my teammates, sparring partners, my wife, Jessica, and my parents. I just have love for those guys. And once again, like last time, hopefully I can find some sponsors pretty soon here and get to shout out some of those people.
Hell yeah, no, that'd be really great. And if anybody does pick up, or if you pick up any sponsors after this show, I don't want to cut, but I'm gonna need like 30%. No, I'm full of shit now. But yeah, dude, it's been great having you on the show. It's a pleasure as always.
For sure, man. See you for the next one.
Yep, for sure.
Bye.
If you like Trash Talk's content and you want to help us improve with video quality and give the viewers an overall better viewing experience, please click in the link below to our GoFundMe page. And don't forget to like and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Trash Talk __612, all lowercase. Please and thank you, you guys.